Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, December update sneak peek number 2 is out, right? And unfortunately, somehow it's not about No Way Home, right? It's about the winter uniforms. But, anyways, let's dive into the sneak peek by CM Fragment. So, let's see what he has or she has in store for us. So, it says, "Greetings, agent. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight, right? Two supervillains who rule the criminal world seems to be conspiring something new. The king and queen of the criminal world," right? So that's the title of the video, and it says, "Check out the new winter looks, right, of the king of the criminals and the queen of the burglary, right? We will announce the details through update details to come. Thank you." Now that this last line, boys, this last line which I've highlighted hits me with a pinch of salt, right? Because I was really hoping that this would be a full update, right? And lots of villains would be actually getting a new uniform like Green Goblin, maybe Dr. Octopus, right? Because in the first sneak peek, we only saw Spider-Man's uniform and Doctor Strange's uniform, right? And usually, when they say that we will announce the details through update details, right? Usually it means this is the last thing. Well, this has been the case so far. I don't think that it will be any different this time around, but yeah, there is still 1% hope, right? Hope. That's the main keyword, right? Hope, right? Damn, I really hate this last sentence. I was really expecting at least a couple of more sneak peeks, maybe some new uniform for the villains from the Sinister Six, but meh, it is what it is, boys. It is what it is, right? So probably we might get a midpoint update, right? Or maybe there are some surprise uniforms for us awaiting. Who knows, right? So anyways, that being said, let's go ahead and check out the sneak peek first. Alright, boys, so let's go ahead and play the sneak peek. Alright. So now it's pretty much clear who is actually getting this winter uniform. It's more like a white uniform, right? So reserved for Fisk. Who is Fisk? Wilson's Fisk, right? Aka Kingpin, right? Yeah, and apart from that, who is this lady dress, right? If you focus on this cat mask, right, it is none other than Black Cat, right? So to be honest, Black Cat and both Kingpin, they are getting the winter uniform treatment, right? The coveted, right, winter uniform, the rare uniforms, right, which only comes once in a year, right? Usually I'm very excited for these holiday uniform, but somehow I'm not really feeling it, especially like I'm not really, maybe there are some big fans of Black Cat maybe, but I'm not really, means whatever it is, right? And most importantly, that none of these characters actually have tier 3 or transcended, right? So I really hope that these two characters get something, maybe transcended skill, maybe together, right? So that would be good, or maybe even just a tier 3, who knows, right? So if they are getting some kind of advancement apart from their uniform, only then it will be worth purchasing. Otherwise, right? Because yeah, see, definitely these uniforms are rare and they come once in a year, right? However, just if something is rare doesn't mean it's great, right? Now look at Gwenpool, right? She has received her winter uniform such a long time back, maybe a couple of years back, right? And even till date, she doesn't have a transcended skill, neither she has a tier 3, right? So basically what is happening is that, right, and that uniform is like couple of years old, right? So it has lost its value somewhere or other, but definitely that particular character is better with that uniform and it's fan freaking tastic. But where will you use her, right? You cannot use her in any in-game content, right? So similarly, these two characters are getting these coveted new rare uniforms, right, which actually cost real dollars and some high value crystal like 1750 crystal, right? If you're spent investing such a kind of investment on these two characters, right, and if they do not get a transcend potential or tier 3, right, it's absolutely useless. And as I've already mentioned, right, if something is rare doesn't usually means that it's actually good, right? Because to be honest, out of all the winter uniform, the most game breaking uniform that I have seen was the Lady Deadpool winter uniform, right? It was the most game breaking uniform of that particular period when it was released, right? Because all defense down was a thing then for World Boss Ultimate. However, it is not applicable for World Boss Legend. So yeah, Deadpool has taken a step back. But when it was released, right, it was super duper meta, boys. Deadpool could do anything and everything with that particular uniform. And after that, I would rate the second best holiday uniform would be Cable, Summer Days Cable, right? And now look at other uniforms like as already mentioned, right, Gwenpool, right, and even Enchantress, right? They got their holiday uniform, but they do not have any transcend potential or awaken skill. Now their uniform is like a year or 2 year old, and even if they get anything now, right? So those uniforms do not really synergize with the current meta, the buffs they have, right? So those uniforms are good, but if the character itself doesn't get any kind of advancement, then it's not good enough, right? So for me, whether I will purchase this uniform or not, well, I'm not really sure. I'll wait for the update to drop, and maybe if these two characters get some kind of advancement, right, maybe transcend potential awaken or tier 3, only then I would go for this particular rare so-called uniform, right? And if you still have some doubts, right, whether this is really for Black Cat and right Kingpin, right, then just to clarify your doubts, if you go over to Twitter, right, if you look at Danny Cruz post, so it says original winter costumes for Black Cats and Kingpin coming to hashtag Marvel Future Fight, right? So yeah, this pretty much confirms if any of you still had some kind of doubt, right? So you can yourself go to Twitter and check this yourself, right? So and the most important thing is the last line once again, which I'll highlight again and again. We will announce the details through the update details to come. Yeah, I don't really like this, boys, because just one sneak peek for such a big update, right? It's a Marvel's movie, right? And just one sneak peek. Come on, that Marvel, you can do better, right? Where are the tier 3? Oh boy, it is what it is, right? So I'm really happy for all the Black Cat fans and also Kingpin fans, right? But damn, this last line really got me. But anyways, that's it for this particular video, guys. If you really enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment, right? Are you guys really thinking about purchasing these two uniform, right? Even though these two characters do not get any kind of upgrade whatsoever. So leave me your thoughts down below and hope to see you guys soon, hopefully with maybe another sneak peek, which is a really rare chance. So thank you so much for your time. Take care. See you in the next video.